Hey, what's going on, everybody? Who we 186 back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the news that broke yesterday regarding Microsoft and the prospects of online cross-platform gaming. Now, this is something that they've outlined in the past, Microsoft, because obviously they're going in a new direction when it comes to gaming with their Universal Windows platform, where they're offering like game streaming and cross-platform play across multiple Windows 10 devices. So that includes Xbox Ones, PCs, laptops, Windows 10 devices basically, where you buy a game from the Windows Store or from Xbox Live, and you can share that across multiple platforms. So that's what they're doing, and one of the things that they wanted to do was to do cross-platform online gaming, where you can be on Xboxes and PCs and stuff like that. As long as they're Windows 10 compatible, you can do that. Now, the thing that kind of threw everything up for a loop and what caused the big news storm was Chris Charla from ID at Xbox. He mentioned that Microsoft is open to having cross-platform play across multiple networks, and obviously I think a lot of people kind of got into their heads, and Microsoft hasn't denied this, so it's pretty much true that they want to do cross-network play between Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, and I'm assuming it also means Steam as well. So you have that going for it. So now here's something that's always been kind of like a pipe dream. It's always something that a lot of people had talked about, but never really thought that it was going to be true. And the reason why that is the reason why I'll have an article down below, in the description of this video. I suggest you guys read it, because the reason why this hasn't happened, realistically, why this hasn't really happened, is because of Microsoft. I gotta keep it real. It's because of Microsoft. For whatever reason, Microsoft has been reluctant to doing cross-platform play. Even between Xboxes and PCs. I think there are a couple games, maybe a few games that do cross-platform between Xbox and PC, but it's not a lot. And Sony, on the other hand, and for those of you who are saying that, it's Sony's time to respond, I mean, Sony has multiple games, and this has been going back all the way to 2002. They have multiple games that are cross-platform with PC. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that I don't think Sony has. It's not something that Sony has been, resistant to doing. They've done it. Like, you look at Rocket League, Street Fighter 5, like, they have games that are cross-platform, like, between the two. And the reason why, and the article will say it right there plainly, the reason why a lot of games are not cross-platform is because of Microsoft. Now, obviously Microsoft now seems to be open to the idea, and that's fine. Like, this is great news. Like, this is great news, and this is something that all gamers should be happy about. Now, regardless of why they're doing it, like, that can always be talked about, and that's something that I'm not interested in talking about. Regardless, they decided, we're open to it now, and as long as there's no hidden agenda behind it, I don't see how Sony would have an issue with it. I think they would just do what they always done: let the developer decide. And one of the first games that should be taking advantage of this opportunity is Rocket League, and it really couldn't happen to a better game. And hopefully, I believe they'll have an update soon for the Xbox One to allow the Xbox One to be cross-platform, so that Xbox gamers can play against PC players, and then I think eventually they'll have an update to where they'll have Rocket League be played between Xbox users, PlayStation users, and PC users. So it's definitely, I think ultimately it is good news. And I think I don't see this as anything other than it's good news, and it's something that Really could have been done earlier, but it's done. It's hopefully it gets done now, and we'll see what happens after that. But that's really all I have to say. This is Who We 186. I'm out. Peace.